Hey everyone, welcome to Think Retail 2022. I know, it's kind of hard to believe that the holiday planning season is already upon us, but I guess here it is. We've got a jam-packed agenda for today's online session, so I certainly hope you're ready. My name is Jeff Kirschman, and as always, I'm thrilled to be here with you today. Starting off, I'd like to say hello and thanks for joining. Today, I'm going to be joined by an awesome team of Google product specialists to really go through today's content. I'll be joined by Vanessa Messenger, Danny Braga, and Swati Sinha, all of whom will share strategies across Google's full suite of products to help your businesses continue to generate even more sales this year, specifically during those key shopping moments. Before we kick off, let's start off with a few quick housekeeping items. First and foremost, questions are welcome. We know that some of these topics are new or can be challenging, so hey, don't hesitate to ask questions in the box below. We've actually got a team of product specialists who are ready to answer. We'll get to your questions as quickly as possible. That being said, please be patient and don't submit your questions multiple times. Rest assured, we received them and are working hard behind the scenes to get you a proper answer. We know that many of you often ask if slides will be available afterwards, and unfortunately, we cannot share the slides. That being said, what is available is this video. It'll be on demand afterwards, so you can watch it and return it and review certain sections at your leisure. We've also, for your reference, have a two-sheeter linked above in the resource tab that recaps really a lot of the content that we'll walk through today. Lastly, as always, we value your feedback, and it would mean a lot to us if you could take the time to submit the form at the end and really share what you liked or you didn't like so we can continue to improve the Google Ads Academy and Think Retail programs for viewers like yourself. Now, let's begin with a look at today's agenda. During today's session, we'll kick off by providing the latest holiday overview. We'll really talk about through some of the learnings that we gained from 2021 and share with you what to expect for 2022. Then, using our Google Ads growth formula, we're going to share some specific product strategies. Starting off, we'll cover how to set objectives for seasonality and then get ready with a really strong measurement foundation, both of which we think are really critical more than ever in today's evolving privacy landscape, especially when it comes to being successful. From there, we'll talk through how to take action by launching campaigns to capture and generate even more demand. This is a great section that you don't want to miss. Not to steal any of Danny's thunder, but let me tell you this is where you're going to learn about some really cool stuff that you might not even know about. I'm talking about new product enhancements and some totally new products as well. So from there, we will conclude by helping you minimize some of the guesswork around really kind of how you're doing in the execution world. In short, this informative section is going to be where we cover some of the tools available to you that can help you evaluate your campaign performance and really assist in identifying opportunities on how you can expand even more. With that, I suggest we dive right in, starting with the holiday overview. Again, where we're going to share with you what we learned from 2021 and what to expect in 2022. For that, I'm going to hand it over to Vanessa.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm Vanessa Messenger, Regional Product Lead for Smart Bidding. I've been at Google for over 10 years, working with hundreds of retail advertisers on their digital strategy, including some of you. So let's talk about what you need to know to help you achieve your business goals this holiday season. Today, the consumer journey has become increasingly complex, and touchpoints bridge the online and offline world. Through the pandemic, the use of e-commerce has dramatically increased, and holiday shopping behavior has been redefined. Now more than ever, retailers need to be ready to meet shoppers whenever and wherever they are in their journey. In 2021, holiday sales reached $1.4 trillion, which was a 5% year-over-year growth compared to 2020. We also saw a 26% increase in holiday queries. According to eMarketer, holiday retail sales are expected to increase 3% year over year, with e-commerce growth climbing to 15.5% year-over-year growth. Last year, we also saw a shift in holiday shopping timing, which will likely hold true this year. In 2021, there was a 16% increase in online spend during the first week of November before Cyber Week. Cyber Week captured 23% of total online spend, despite a modest increase in growth of 2%. Additionally, online spend before Christmas was up 18%. So what should you take away from this? Cyber 5 is now halftime. Given inventory, supply chain challenges, weaker discounts, and inflation, Cyber 5 shifted to become more of a midway point in the holiday season versus the kickoff it once was. Earlier, we commenced Think Retail with our keynote, which covered a lot of 2022 themes and takeaways. I highly recommend you watch the keynote on demand. But in the meantime, here are some of the important themes. First, starting early. Customers have been conditioned to start shopping earlier to avoid supply chain delays and inventory concerns. In fact, as of today, 18% of shoppers have already made a holiday-related purchase. To extend demand, holiday demand will be flatter this year with the peak around Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Retailers should test now to capture pre-Black Friday, Cyber Monday shoppers and maintain momentum through the peak into December by using automated strategies informed by early learnings. Third, this is a season of intuitive shopping. Omni buyers are shopping seamlessly online and offline across multiple product categories at a time. Shoppers who used at least 5 channels to inform their decisions and complete their holiday shopping in 2021 made on average 2 times more purchases and spent twice as much compared to those who used only 1 or 2 channels. The holiday demand curve continues to flatten as consumers have adjusted to the pandemic, with more and more consumers looking to shop before Cyber Week. In fact, 48% of shoppers say they are starting earlier this season, and 41% already have gift ideas they're going to buy. After 2 years marked by shipping delays and inventory concerns for their perfect gifts, consumers are now conditioned with a shop early mentality. What does this mean for your business? Retailers should prepare for a new demand curve, starting earlier, ending later, with a first peak in October driven by pre-Black Friday Cyber Monday deals and a second peak around Cyber 5. In 2021, online spend was up 16% during the first week of November. During Cyber Week, we saw 23% of total online spend. And last but not least, post-Cyber Week, we saw an 18% spike compared to 2020. On the right, you'll see some key dates for 2022. When planning your investment, take this into consideration in order to match your spend with consumer demand. We'll prepare for key dates in 3 phases. First, during August and September, focus on getting ready by setting up a solid measurement foundation. Additionally, now is the time to test, especially new automated solutions like Performance Max. We encourage you to test now so you can use those learnings to inform your peak season strategy. Now, from September through November, it's time to take action across all products and continue to explore opportunities to improve campaigns. Keep a close eye on feed health during this time too. Last but not least, I'm sure many of you will be closely monitoring your campaigns throughout November and December. Adjust bids and budgets to allow you to fully capture demand this holiday season. These phases all back into our Google Ads growth formula to help you reach your seasonal goals. Step 1, set objectives. This is the critical first step where you make sure all of your marketing efforts align and support your business objectives. It's also where agencies and clients need to get on the same page. Otherwise, it's possible you'll miss bottom line goals like revenue growth. Step 2, get ready with what we call the big 3. This is where measurement is built in. Getting these right at the outset will make sure you get the most value out of ads. Step 3 focuses on taking action across the full funnel using the entire suite of Google products to capture and generate demand. The final step is to evaluate and expand. As time passes, ad performance becomes clearer. Use this information to derive insights, test new strategies, and scale. I highly recommend that after this session, you take a look at how this formula comes to life on the new website, g.co/growth formula. It's incredibly interactive, and I'm confident that this formula and website will be a really valuable tool for your business as you prepare for the holiday season. All right, first, let's talk about your strategy with search and shopping ads to reach your goals this season. As your business adapts to shifting consumer behavior during key seasonal moments, your business goals may as well. Given current marketing agility and increasing number of touch points along the customer journey, it's crucial to first revisit the objectives for your business. This will help you show up where your customers are while still delivering against your goals. The new Insights page curates insights for your business based on your account performance and searches across Google for the products and services you show ads for. Insights update daily, and you can check back frequently for new insights that may appear. As you're confirming your strategy and objectives this holiday season, you can leverage the Insights page to surface account-specific information around demand forecasts, consumer and audience themes, and performance trends. Lastly, we want to help ensure your site is ready for seasonal traffic. As we all know, retail websites are a powerful window into a company. Both online and in-store performance can be improved if a company invests in their own website. Google is the perfect partner for that, as digital influences 77% of retail sales. If you're looking for a free resource to help you improve your customer experience, the Grow My Store analysis tool is perfect for you. It analyzes your retail site to give you an overall score and offers detailed insights and recommendations to help you strengthen your business. The tool tests retail sites against 22 metrics derived from several customer experience best practice research studies, such as product details and information, store details, personalization, frictionless experience, flexible fulfillment, customer service, mobile, and security. Go to g.co/growmystore to get started. Now I'm going to hand things over to my talented colleague Swati to help you lay the foundation for measurement in a privacy-first world.
Thanks, Vanessa. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your time today. My name is Swati, and I'm the product lead for measurement. In this section, let's look at why privacy-centric measurement is the foundation of all that you invest with Google and how to take advantage of the solutions that Google offers to be prepared well for this holiday season. As a first step in getting ready to maximize online sales growth, it is crucial to understand privacy in today's world. Public sentiment on privacy has shifted, and improving the use of customer data is already a priority for brands. New research from studies conducted by Boston Consulting Group and Google show that 64% of consumers say that they mistrust companies to protect their personal data and privacy online. With a shift from user-level cookies and other user identifiers to a world of aggregate insights, signals, and privacy-safe solutions, first-party data or customer data your business directly collects and owns will be the best way for you to continue to reach your target audience. The benefits of first-party data over third-party data are also substantial. using insights about users whom you know are interested in your business can enhance your audience strategy, inform business decisions like product development, and give you a competitive advantage. First-party data also fuels machine learning. With machine learning, our measurement and automated products can help you generate insights, predict outcomes, and engage with the right audiences, even when less user data is available. Businesses that invest in first-party data see considerable performance gains as well. Let's look at a few reasons why enabling Google's Ad suite of privacy-safe solutions is the next best step you can take to be prepared for the future. Firstly, these solutions work together to build and recover as much observable data as possible and fill measurement gaps when needed. A larger pool of observable data means stronger machine learning models to power automation and maximize performance. Next, having access to more observable data amplifies the ability of solutions like Google Analytics 4 to generate predictive insights about user behavior and build rich audience lists that can be used to inform your marketing strategy. Lastly, you can use deeper insights from cross-platform interactions to better connect with your audience and deliver more relevant experiences to your consumers, ultimately helping to drive growth for your business. You may be wondering, how do I start building a first-party database? Let's use a tactical example. When people interact directly with your business by visiting your website, using your app, making a phone call to your business, or purchasing from one of your stores, it provides an opportunity to learn more about who they are, what they care about, and how you can meet their needs. To make the most of this valuable information, it is important that you have the solutions in place and permissions where required to generate and use insightful and actionable first-party data wherever those direct interactions take place. Together, Google's suite of privacy-safe measurement solutions, the global site tag, enhanced conversions for web, and Google Analytics 4 work together to use data and insights about your customer to help you continue towards business growth with Google Ads, all while knowing you are taking a privacy-first approach. With a robust data collection and measurement setup in place, you are ready to unlock the power of Google's machine learning capabilities to power automated solutions that drive results in a new privacy-forward environment. The crucial first step is to future-proof your business by collecting first-party data using the global site tag and increasing ways customers can interact. Using the global site tag or Google Tag Manager for businesses that need to manage multiple tags on their site is a way to easily collect first-party data on your website. This is also a way to create more value-add opportunities for people to interact with your business to further enrich your first-party data, such as direct sales. Unlike legacy tags which rely on third-party cookies, site-wide tagging is a solution that places first-party cookies on your website to measure how a user interacts with your ad through to how they convert on your website. Be sure to update site-wide tagging if you're currently using a legacy tag, as otherwise you'll likely experience a reduced ability to observe conversions as third-party cookies go away. The next step is to ensure you have enhanced conversions for web, as this will be critical to ensuring you have a resilient, privacy-safe measurement strategy in place. Enhanced conversions for web is a measurement solution that can improve the accuracy of your conversion measurement by increasing the amount of observable first-party data your Google tag can collect. Access to more observable data can improve the quality of conversion modeling and unlocks more powerful automated bidding and attribution. Enhanced conversions work by sending hashed user-provided data, that is email address, from your website to Google, which is then matched to the signed-in Google accounts. This allows for conversions on search and YouTube that otherwise can't be measured or have limited observability window to be attributed to ads in a privacy-safe way. Companies that adopt enhanced conversions for web see an increase in conversion rate for YouTube, for action, and search. Let's move to the next step of a robust measurement strategy. Utilizing Google Analytics 4 is the third step and a critical one for long-term measurement success. GA4 is the evolution of our analytics platform and is built from the ground up to take into consideration the privacy-centric changes happening in the digital ecosystem while giving advertisers modern and powerful tools for understanding their customer insights. GA4 improves on the current version of Google Analytics in many ways, including machine learning for new predictive audiences, combining app and web data, modeling conversions, and using data-driven attribution by default. These features provide a more holistic view of your users so that you can easily understand your customer's journey to conversion and more quickly access powerful insights to optimize performance. Finally, GA4 provides the necessary control for data collection and usage, which are increasingly important in today's international data privacy landscape. Universal Analytics will sunset in 2023, and standard properties will stop collecting data on July 1st, 2023, and 360 properties will stop collecting data 3 months after. If you are using Universal Analytics and don't migrate to GA4, you will lose the ability to bid towards UA goals and audiences in Google Ads and leverage cross-channel insights to inform optimization decisions. Once GA4 has data to work with, it's able to provide a suite of predictive analytics services, as you can see here. Thanks to enhanced machine learning, conversion probability, churn probability, and revenue predictions are key features new to GA4, and advertisers will be able to build audiences for use in ads or analyze insights from these reports. Being able to take advantage of these features, especially during uncertain economic times, is a huge strategic advantage for advertisers to lean on, in general, and especially for upcoming seasonal period. While you can continue to use Universal Analytics for now, historical data is unable to be transferred from Universal Analytics to GA4. So your GA4 property will only have data from the point it is created. Migrating to GA4 will ensure that you have the data to look back on by next year and allow you to start taking advantage of these powerful features to be ahead of the curve. We recommend retailers initiate migration ahead of the holiday season to gain insights and preserve data history. Setting up GA4 is easy, with migration tools available in your Google Analytics account. To start, you will need to create a new GA4 property if you have not already. This can be done swiftly using the GA4 Setup Assistant within Universal Analytics. Once website data collection is activated via the website tag, you will link your property to Google Ads, which can be done in a matter of minutes. This enables analytics to provide insights from Google Ads and allow for audience management. Full implementation of GA4 will depend on how you're using your Universal Analytics today. If you're bidding to analytics goal in Google Ads, you should make a plan to migrate your goals from Universal Analytics to GA4. If you're using analytics audiences in Google Ads, you will need to update to using audiences from GA4 instead. Finally, get the most from GA4 by exploring the new features and reports in GA4 to access powerful insights about your performance. So, we just covered an overview of how global site tag, enhanced conversions, and GA4 help set the foundation of measurement. Additional solutions like data-driven attribution help further drive full potential for your advertising investments. Customers may do several searches and click several of your ads before making a purchase or completing another valuable action on your website. Data-driven attribution in Google Ads creates an attribution model unique to your business that values all Google clicks and engaged views on the conversion path based on the contribution each has in driving conversions. Data-driven attribution is now the default attribution model in Google Ads and Google Analytics 4. Finally, as always, ensure conversion values are accurately measuring and valuing user touchpoints to truly understand the impact of your investment in Google search. The right measurement can help allocate your budgets effectively, so set up conversion value to optimize for revenue. To summarize, we learned that strengthening first-party relationships with your customers will be critical to augmenting gaps in data sources and will enable comprehensive modeling. Various solutions such as global site tag, enhanced conversions, Google Analytics 4, data-driven attribution are available to help you achieve this and drive best results for your business while doing so in a privacy-safe and future-proof way. I will now pass it back to Vanessa to talk through ways to act on this foundation of durable measurement.
Thanks, Swati. We talked about the purpose of meeting customers where they are in their journey, which is why it's important to advertise across platforms to meet holiday shoppers as they're open to discovering new products online. Google will prominently feature your most important products for the holidays across platforms. And you can choose which products to focus on, whether that's based on products that yield the highest profit, your best sellers, or trending categories. The key to success this holiday is the ability to drive sales, reach, and average order values from customers along the full holiday purchasing journey with a holistic marketing approach. Google is where people search for what to do, where to go, and what to buy. You want to capture demand by being present at the very moment someone is looking for products or services like yours. Swati walked you through how to set up your measurement foundation, which will allow you to utilize smart bidding strategies so you can maximize your revenue and ROI. There are two types of value-based smart bidding strategies: maximize conversion value, which helps drive as much conversion value as possible within your campaign's budget, or target return on ad spend, which helps maximize your conversion revenue while meeting your business's return on ad spend targets. Here's how to decide which to use. Target ROAS is the optimal strategy to maximize conversion value at a given return on ad spend. If you don't have a specific target, use maximize conversion value. You can always find smart bidding recommendations in the recommendations page. Keep in mind, significant seasonal shifts in conversion rate may require adjustments to your smart bidding targets. We'll talk more about this more in a second. To help you prioritize high-performing queries for seasonal moments, we recommend using broad match in search ads to capture broad queries efficiently while ensuring relevance. Broad match uses auction time and query level matching alongside a combination of signals to set optimal bids and ensure keyword relevancy. It is the most effective match type for covering relevant queries and increasing reach. And when broad match and smart bidding is paired together, you see amazing results. On average, we see a 20% increase in conversions and 19% increase in conversion value at the same CPA or ROAS when broad match and smart bidding are used together. This allows you to be more efficient, save time, and expand reach by identifying and capturing new high-value relevant queries. When implementing broad match keywords, there are a few best practices to keep in mind. Use broad match OptiScore recommendations to implement. This ensures implementation best practices are utilized. Now, if and only if you are unwilling to upgrade existing keywords, add new broad match keywords to existing campaigns. Preferably, you'll upgrade all keywords in the campaign to broad match to avoid cluttering your campaigns with unnecessary keywords. Broad match keywords will capture the same traffic as exact and phrase keywords, plus incremental traffic. And don't worry, reporting history and performance of the old match type is preserved upon upgrading. Pool budgets across all match types to offer better performance versus segmenting out budgets and bid strategies into different campaigns. Otherwise, automation won't be able to equalize marginal ROI, which could lead to reduced volume. Lastly, simplify account management. Did you know adding new traffic doesn't change how existing traffic is evaluated? So moving existing traffic from one keyword to another while keeping everything else constant doesn't change how that traffic is evaluated. Now, of course, we wanted to give you some recommendations to get the most out of your search ads. So here are some tips on how to keep your search creatives up to date. First, have a responsive search ad with good or excellent ad strength in each ad group. Second, aim for at least 4 extensions per ad. Promotion and price are always great options to get the attention of your holiday shoppers. Third, make sure to utilize image extensions if eligible. Fourth, use dynamic search ads to complement broad match and responsive search ads. This will ensure you're serving relevant ads. Now we're going to walk through our exciting new Performance Max campaign type, which can put your products in front of shoppers and utilizes our suite of ad networks to help you acquire new customers. On average, advertisers see a 30% increase in conversion value when using Performance Max for online sales. And for Black Friday weekend, we've seen conversion value increase even beyond this baseline. So with that, I'll turn it over to Adam.
Hi everyone, my name is Adam, and I'm a product lead for a suite of automated solutions here at Google Ads. For those who are unfamiliar with Performance Max, it is a cross-channel automated campaign that uses the best features from each channel to drive retail performance and maximize that performance within a given target or budget. In other words, it's a goal-based campaign that is full funnel and serves across the best inventory on Google Ads. Performance Max can help marketers navigate complex retail media landscapes and drive performance through automation, but it can also help retailers drive their specific goals with its wide range of features and customization. Whether you're driving online sales, focusing on new customers, bidding towards omni-channel sales performance, or exclusively driving store goals, there are various ways to utilize Performance Max to achieve this. It also drives more value than standard and smart shopping campaigns. With Performance Max with a product feed, you also gain access to inventory across other Google services, such as YouTube, Gmail, and Google Display. With this campaign type, you'll be able to meet customers where they feel comfortable shopping, with the right format at the right time. Performance Max already shows products from your feed to relevant customers who have not been to your site. New potential customers are shown recommended products based on their recent interests as well. Although we balance new customers with existing with Performance Max, retailers have the ability to say how much they prefer new customers and at what value, for which products, and more. Expanding on that last slide, using the new customer acquisition features, advertisers can optimize their Performance Max campaigns to acquire more new customers in addition to driving online conversion values overall. What I'm excited about with Performance Max is the ability to fine-tune how retailers acquire new customers. Now you can optimize only to new customers, in addition to optimizing towards new and existing customers. You can also set new customers' values down to the campaign level for more control. And we now have new bid strategies to help with flexible goals. If you're unsure of what value to start with, we recommend starting with the default new customer value and optimizing towards both new and existing customers in the same campaign. This default value estimates further sales from a customer and is based on your average order value and purchase frequency for shopping campaigns. And optimizing towards both new and existing customers ensures that we balance new customers with driving lifetime value of existing. We also have various insights available to Performance Max to help make decisions, such as trends, query reports, audience insights, and more. Although I don't have time to cover them all today, I wanted to call out some example ways to use one of these insights, trends. In this example, we see that hiking search interest is growing quickly, And if a retailer sold hiking boots, they could potentially build out new campaigns focusing on hiking products, or essay groups with better customized creatives for hiking products. They could also potentially drive new customers for that set of products down to the campaign level. These are just a few examples of our mini optimization tactics that can be informed with insights. If you have one ROAS or budget target, then keeping everything contained in one campaign is still the best way to get the most lift. But keep in mind that you can have multiple campaigns, so if you have different goals or budgets for different product groups, it's recommended that you split them into different campaigns. However, you should only do so if your business goals require it. In other words, segment with intention, and ensure your ROAS targets or budgets are realistic for the new campaigns you're launching. Just a reminder that the quality of your shopping campaigns is only as good as the information you provide it to your potential customers. Feed hygiene is still an easy way to optimize Performance Max campaigns. Some examples are fix products that are not eligible to serve due to disapprovals in the Google Merchant Center. You should also make more products available to serve by sending all of your inventory to the Google Merchant Center. Digging more into feed hygiene, improve your ads by adding higher quality data to the feed. Some ways to improve the feed include revisiting your titles, description, and product images to reflect any seasonal products or offerings. For out-of-stock products, use the excluded destination attribute to temporarily opt items out of paid listings while retaining their performance history. To avoid item disapprovals for availability mismatch, enable automatic item updates or use the Shopping Content API. You should also add optional columns and extensions. And make sure to add your current promotions. This is a great way to quickly communicate to customers that you have a promotion. To round things out, I wanted to take some time to highlight a Performance Max success story featuring a client from one of our agency partners. Citizen is a global luxury brand known for its high-quality watches. Having historically seen success with smart shopping campaigns, Citizen and its agency Tenuity wanted to test Performance Max to see if it could maximize overall reach while maintaining ROAS and growing sales. Citizen and Tenuity collaborated on a test framework where the strategy was to focus on specific product groupings with historically lower performance, making sure to follow creative best practices and layering in tailored assets to enhance brand messaging. 6 weeks after launch, Performance Max drove significantly more conversions at a better efficiency than smart shopping campaigns, and the product grouping that had previously been a low-performing category became a main source of revenue. The campaign also saw consistent conversion growth every week during the test period and ultimately resulted in a 59% increase in conversions compared to smart shopping campaigns and 20% increase in ROAS. As described by Tenuity, this tailored strategy and test drove additional conversions and grew Citizen's overall portfolio, with the results so impressive they then expanded Performance Max into all the brand's products categories. Okay, so we covered how to capture demand with search and Performance Max campaigns, so I'll hand it over to my colleague Danny, who will cover how to generate demand and reach shoppers as they explore their interests, as well as how to inspire them across various touchpoints.
Thanks, Adam. Hi, everyone. I'm Danny, a regional product lead for video action and discovery, and I am very excited to be here today to talk to you about the latest and greatest from these incredible products and to help you leverage these solutions to thrive in this holiday season. So why are we talking about video action and discovery? Well, first, let's make sure we have everything in place for search, shopping, and PMax. You've already done that. So how do we expand? Next, and how do we capture demand outside of that ecosystem? We need to be where our customers are. Let's take a minute to look at why these channels are such a critical part of your holiday strategy. Being online means being inspired. In fact, on average, 63% of holiday shoppers say they will browse for gift ideas online, not in store. Additionally, 48% of consumers said they get inspiration for purchases when they are online. So how can you meet your customers as they browse? Let's find out together. Through video action and discovery campaigns, you have access to premium and exclusive inventory that will allow you to connect to your users and engage new customers when they are open to discovering something new on the YouTube home feed, or on InStream, via the promotion and social tabs of Gmail, or in the Discover feed, where our mobile users digest snackable updates on things that they care about. And what is very exciting for us this holiday season is that we have seen that 60% of advertisers that combine both video action and discovery strategies see an increase in conversions at a lower CPA. It's important for us to analyze out strategies at the account level, because when you expand and diversify your campaigns, the impact goes way beyond the individual campaign types. We have seen the impact that these two campaigns can have when combined within their own ecosystem. But also, if we look overall at the account level, advertisers that adopt a video action campaign after Google search and display campaigns are on saw 20 to 28% more conversions at a similar or better CPA when looking at the account level after 28 days. So when analyzing the impact results of your diversification strategies, it is important to look holistically and beyond just the original campaign types. That's very exciting stuff, right? Okay, and what is so special for retail, and how can it help me crush my goals going into seasonality? We have something even more special to present. You can enhance your video action campaigns by linking your Google Merchant Center product feeds. This is an incredible extension that you should absolutely enable for your campaigns. As long as you have your Merchant Center linked to your Google Ads account, this will be as simple as selecting a checkbox when you're setting up your campaign. We recommend you include this to all of your eligible customers because we have seen that advertisers that include product feeds to their video action campaigns see 60% more conversions at a lower CPA. And now, the news you've been waiting for. We have this feature available also for our discovery campaigns. It is early stages and still in beta, but we are very excited to bring this enhancement also to the discovery advertisers. Because of the nature of the early stages of this beta, make sure to check in with your Google rep to have access to this feature. You should start with a single image and add a multi-image carousel. Enabling multiple formats allows more flexibility for reaching people as they want to be reached. So let's make sure to maximize our campaigns, including these features. Now, I want to talk to you about tailoring your creatives for this holiday season. Let's make sure we promote our best offer and adjust our ads, messaging, and creatives to show the best deals we have for our customers. Let's make sure to seasonalize your clients' existing assets with a few simple steps. So you are going to update videos with promotions and offers, and we can add and update text overlays featuring holiday deals and limited time offers. You should feature products that are on sale. So you can do that by updating an existing video, by swapping off your product imagery to feature inventory that goes on sale during the holiday season. If you don't have a video, don't worry. You can use product images to make one. So you stitch together a video using just images of your on-sale products plus your logo. Make sure to include any holiday promos and call to action, and don't forget to leverage Video Builder and Premium Creative Services to make these adjustments easy and simple. We will talk about that in just a second. Make small edits and include voiceovers and text overlays with our editing services team to make sure to add that additional spice. And a bonus idea, more jingle bells. Instantly holidayize a video with free music tracks from the YouTube audio library. Who doesn't love an ad that has holiday spirit? It's never too early to listen to your favorite holiday tunes. As a reminder, the already well-known creative best practices continue to apply during the holiday season. What we are doing is adding a holiday lens to it. So make sure that your holiday creative is straight to the point, assertive, and invites action. All right, perfect. So you understand the creative best practices you want to follow, and you've had a bunch of ideas of ways you want to make your assets ready for the holiday season. And the next question is, how? Don't worry. We've got you covered through 3 different options. First, a very exciting one that has recently been updated. The more speedy and cost-efficient way is to create a video out of text and images using our Video Builder tool. And the great news is that it is now embedded in the Google Ads UI. All you have to do is click on Tools and Settings and check it out in your Assets library. It's fast, free, simple, and really gets the job done. Another way is to take an existing video, for an example, one that you've used as a social media asset or for TV, and re-edit, adjusting simple aspects such as adding a call to action, changing the music to a holiday tune, and etc. For that, you can use our premium creative services team. Get in touch with your Google rep to see if this is an option that makes sense for you. And the third option, which gives you the biggest creative freedom, but is also usually the more expensive and time-consuming solution, is creating a new video from scratch, leveraging one of the curated third-party partners that we have pre-selected for you. Another very important aspect of your video action and discovery campaigns will be your audience strategies. We always need to be very intentional and precise about the audience we want to target to find success in our diversification efforts. And when we think about seasonality, there are a subset of predefined audiences you can leverage and some recommendations of powerful combinations for custom lists and segments. First of all, your basics will continue to apply here. So make sure to have separated standalone campaigns for any remarketing, customer match, and customer lists that you may have. This is where you will find your most cost-effective CPAs. As we go upwards in our funnel, you should build custom audiences specific to the retail season on top of your existing strategies. You can create lists based on retail search terms and search terms using Cyber 5 phrasing and your top performing keywords from this same period last year. When we move up the funnel a little bit more, make sure to leverage some of Google's best pre-designed audience lists that are tailored to the holidays, such as in-store Black Friday shopping, online Black Friday shopping, online Christmas shopping, and etc. Don't forget to enable optimized targeting for all of your ad groups. Advertisers have seen an increase in conversions of up to 20% when turning on this feature. Phew, that was a lot, and we are almost finished with our video action and discovery piece. And last but not least, we want to provide you with an overview slide and a recap of what you need to do when launching discovery and video action campaigns. So first, make sure all aspects of conversion tracking are in place to ensure seamless measurement, meaning site-wide tagging, data-driven attribution, and enhanced conversions. Second, when creating your campaigns, make sure to select leads, sales, or website traffic to have access to all the right features such as product feeds and merchant center, which you should enable for all campaigns. Third, follow the best practices when it comes to your bids and budgets to ensure campaigns are set up for success. When choosing your target CPA, look at the suggested CPA at the account level for the initial setup. And with launching on maximized conversions, make sure to observe performance before switching to a desired CPA. Fourth, have enough budgets to allocate and give the campaign room to perform. On video action campaigns, for target CPA, the budget is 15 times that target CPA. And for maximized conversions, it will be 10 times. For discovery, it will be very similar, with slightly smaller ratios. So for target CPA campaigns, your budget should be 10 times, and for maximized conversions, your budget will be 5 times. Fifth, for audiences. We've talked about this before, so just a reminder. Start with the bottom of the funnel and work your way up, making sure you enable optimized targeting. The sixth thing is a couple of quick tips on the creative front. Make sure to add site links and relevant extensions, and for video action campaigns, have at least 5 creative ad variations per campaign. It does not need to be new videos, it can just be different ads with variable headlines and CTAs. And for discovery, have 5 titles, 5 descriptions, 5 square images, and 5 landscape images. Now that was a lot. But before I leave you, I have 2 final things I wanted to share. First, an example of the awesome extension on GMC product feeds we were mentioning before, working alongside discovery campaigns. Burrow is a direct-to-consumer furniture company that focuses on visually rich imagery to reach its goals. They were looking for new ways to gain incremental sales leading up to the holidays, so they launched discovery ads with Google Merchant Center feeds and applied the successful audience strategies they already had in their video action campaigns into the new discovery setup. The results were awesome. They were able to achieve a 25% lower CPA and a 45% higher CTR compared to benchmarks with the new extension. And now the new campaign setup is going to be a part of their evergreen strategy. And second, if you have an app, it is a critical lever to help you better connect with your customers and increase lifetime value. In fact, the next 2 to 3 years, 68% of retail marketers anticipate increasing apps use as a primary means of increasing customer loyalty. With app campaigns, we will help you promote your apps across Google's largest properties, all from a single campaign. Additionally, for customers who already have your app installed, they've indicated they prefer your app over your website. So next time they click on your search, shopping, or YouTube ads, their preference is to be redirected to your app to complete their desired action. By setting up deep links, you will be able to create a seamless web-to-app experience and send shoppers directly to the relevant page in your app where they can easily complete their purchase. For instance, a user who clicks on your ad for a scarf will be taken directly to the page on your app where the scarf can be purchased. On average, advertisers who have implemented deep linking are seeing over 2 times uplift in conversion rate. With that, I am going to pass it back to Jeff to go through our last section, Evaluate and Expand. Thank you so much for your time and for tuning in today, everybody, and keep those questions coming.
Thank you very much, Danny. I appreciate it. From here, let's talk evaluate and expand. Jumping right into it, I'm sure that most of you are aware of the optimization score. Optimization score is basically an estimate of how well your Google Ads accounts are set to perform. The score runs from 0 to 100, with 100 being that your account is optimized to perform at its fullest potential. The optimization score surfaces relevant optimization recommendations and estimates the impact of those recommended implementations on your account performance in real time. So it's kind of like a crystal ball. Then, like magic, when you apply those recommendations, you'll see your score go up. Now, equally though, it's important to know that the score can also go down if new recommendations get surfaced to your account. So you need to continue to pay attention to your optimization score. It's not a set it and forget it kind of a thing. So for holiday readiness, keep a pulse check on the optimization score. For even more clarity of the recommendations, we've got this slide. From left to right, optimization score recommendations fall into the categories of bids, budgets, coverage, and performance max. In the bids category, you may see suggestions to adjust your ROAS target. In the budget category, here it will tell you if you're missing opportunities and maybe need to raise your budget. In the coverage category, you'll get suggestions to help you improve your RSA ad strength. And then in the PMAX category, here's where you get suggestions to help you just kind of simplify your campaign management. If all of this seems like an effort, and you want to save more time, well, you can always opt in to apply a subset of those recommendations automatically to your account, which can really just overall improve your account performance. This feature takes into consideration performance history, campaign settings, and trends across Google to ensure that the most relevant recommendations are being applied. To do this, there's an auto apply button listed here on the top left as seen on the slide. Now, people often ask, what % of my budget should I spend on each platform? And I wish there was a magic number here, but to tell you the truth, it varies so much account to account. It kind of depends on a ton of factors like your business goals, your industry, and your competition. What we suggest is that if you are unsure, you should talk to your Google team for more insight and guidance. Typically, for online sales, we recommend the majority of your budget be spent on search and performance max for online sales with a product feed. This will help you show up when potential customers are searching for your products, whether they're doing research comparing prices or if they're ready to buy. Then, use discovery and video and performance max for store goals, if applicable, to close the loop with customers and maximize lifetime value. Again, this can vary greatly based on your business goals. For some help, here are main tips that we typically use for helping us decide how to allocate budgets effectively during the holiday season. First, we take a look at the previous holiday season and use impression share to see where you didn't show up. Then, using the auction insight report, we can see how you compared to your competitors. From there, once decisions are made and actions are taken, continue to use the tool we just spoke about, which is the optimization score, to assure that you made the right choices, and then you can see what adjustments you need to make to continue to improve. The slide mentions Performance Planner, and we'll talk about that in a moment. For some further insight, we assume that demand will likely increase for your products, so we suggest that you leave budget headroom while your goals are being met. Then, to ensure that your budget is being effectively allocated towards your top performing campaigns, we use, and suggest you do as well, and that is utilizing shared budgets. Now, if you like to have your finger on the pulse and you want to monitor your campaign in real time during your more important days, the tool for that is the Google Ads mobile app. If you haven't done so yet, I suggest you download it. Just go to your favorite app store and search Google Ads. All right, it's time to talk Performance Planner. Remember me mentioning something about a crystal ball? Well, Performance Planner can be that. It's a tool in Google Ads that allows you to forecast the impact of different spend scenarios on key metrics for upcoming periods and identify optimal target bid and budget settings for your always-on campaigns. You can start here to aggregate forecasts across the account and plan with recent trends. How does it work? Well, Performance Planner uses query-level seasonal data combined with your recent historical performance to forecast and plan optimal bid and budgets to help you stay ahead of the competition and capture incremental conversions during seasonal periods. Just so you know, the data found in Performance Planner, bid and target simulations, and the forecasts and the recommendations tab come from the same source of data in Google Ads. Here are the 3 ways to use Performance Planner to capture seasonal demand. Number 1, it can help you plan ahead to ensure that your investment is sufficient for reaching your seasonal business objectives. Number 2, it can also help you identify optimal bid and budget settings throughout the changing season. Lastly, it can help you adjust forecasts to account for expected future performance changes. Now, you may be asking the question, what should I do after the season is over? Well, yes, the holidays eventually end, but that doesn't mean that shopping does. Well, you could consider creating a separate Performance Max campaign for any leftover inventory that's been marked down. Now, certainly you would still like it to be profitable, and to do that, as the slide suggests here, keep ROAS targets, and then if needed, slowly start raising ROAS targets to pre-sale levels after the seasonal moment has passed. With that, gang, we're at the recap and next steps, so don't fade on me now. This is the key section where you identify or make sure that you captured all the nuggets from today. To recap what we learned, we'll kind of reference our Google Ads growth formula. And what we'll see here is different. As you can see up top are some suggested timelines for when and where you should be on the growth formula as the season draws near. Step 1 was set objectives. This was the content delivered earlier by Vanessa, where she talked about making sure that all of your marketing efforts align and support your business objectives. The activity here is where agencies and clients need to get on the same page. If you have not, I would encourage you to get those meetings scheduled as soon as possible, and then as you prep for your meetings, leverage the Insights page. So that is action item number 1. Get those meetings booked and then plan for them. Step 2 was get ready. This is covered by Swati. Here she mentioned and spoke about measurement in a privacy-first world, the value of first-party data, the Google tag, and enhanced conversions as tools to leverage. Based on this timeline, that should be happening now. So the action item is number 2, add those tools. Step 3, it focused on taking action. This was delivered by Danny. She had a super fun section where she talked about video action and discovery campaigns, really making sure that you access the full funnel by using the entire suite of Google products to capture and generate even more demand. This is your September to November timeline. So, action item number 3, start to think about video. That means start to gather and or create those assets. The final step is to evaluate and expand, and this is the stage that comes kind of while you're in the heat of battle come November and December. A memorable section, I'm sure, it was covered by me. We talked about the optimization score, setting budgets, reflecting on last year, and to see into the potential future with Performance Planner. Action item number 4, hey, start to look at those tools now and build your comfort level with them, and then when the time comes, use them. Earlier, we kicked off Think Retail with our keynote, which covered a lot of 2022 themes and takeaways. I highly recommend you watch the keynote on demand, but in the meantime, here are some of the key themes. Number 1, starting early. Customers have been conditioned to start shopping earlier to avoid supply chain delays and inventory concerns. In fact, as of today, 18% of shoppers have already made a holiday-related purchase. Theme number 2, extended demand. Holiday demand will be flatter this year, with the peak around Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Retailers should test now to capture pre-Black Friday and Cyber Monday shoppers, and then maintain that momentum through the peak season into December by using automated strategies informed by early learnings. Theme number 3 is that this is a season of intuitive shopping. The omni buyers out there are shopping seamlessly online and offline across multiple product categories at a time. In fact, a recent survey study showed that shoppers who used at least 5 channels to inform their decisions and to complete their holiday shopping in 2021 made on average 2 times more purchases and spent twice as much compared to those who used only 1 or 2 channels. So those are high value customers. I suggest you go get you some. With that, team, we made it. Thanks for staying with me. Before you hop off, I just want to reiterate how valuable your feedback is to us. It should have appeared on the right-hand side of the screen. We would really appreciate it if you took a few minutes to fill it out. Coming up next, we'll take a closer look at Performance Max campaigns. We'll be joined by Adam and Felipe, who will talk through how to prepare this new campaign type for seasonality. You won't want to miss it. If you happen to miss the keynote, or again, you want to refer back to this session, everything will be available on demand on the Think Retail homepage. Also, don't forget to take a look at the resource linked above for a summary of main takeaways from today's session. With that being said, on behalf of the entire Google Ads Academy and Think Retail team, Vanessa, Swati, Danny, and myself, we want to say thank you, and we wish you the best this holiday planning season. And we'll see you next time.